I have a question for you.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Did you sew pants
Wrong.
shorts to be shorter?
No,
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
You did. I will go get them right now. And I will show the people. Because every time I go to fold them, I'm like, what the is wrong with these shorts? And I'm like, oh my God. I think, and I've been meaning to ask you, like,
Hold up.
the past 3 times I've done
Hold
laundry.
up. I'm a short person.
Short king.
Yeah, I'm short. So I roll them up.
And you sew
One
them.
roll.
So they stay permanently short.
Yes, because what happens is when I'm in the gym and I'm squatting or doing things, the back unfolds and the front stays folded. So I have this weird, like, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to mess with this anymore. I'm just going to sew up the fold. I sewed up the fold. So it's a consistent. That's what I did. I'm short.
They look like booty shorts, though. I swear to God. Like his butt cheeks are hanging out of these.
Go check out Itty Bitty Calf Committee on Instagram. If you want some cheeks. Only cheeks.
OnlyFans. Hey, that's a better one. Only cheeks.
Only cheeks. OnlyFans was trying to get out of the business.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Like a couple year or so ago, 2 years ago? Yeah. That something about the CEO or something. They said that they're going to crack down on like nudity and stuff, and it's like, that's
The reason for
that's
that.
what you do. I have a conspiracy that like that CEO's like daughter or something started, and he's like, oh no, we're not doing, you know what I mean?
We can't do
yeah,
any
like
nudity.
his daughter got.
Yeah, for sure.
She's like, fuck you, Dad. And then he's like, no more nudity.
Only Cheeks
Anyways.
by Matthew Ewing.
Yeah. Just like I were to sew up a shirt that's too long.
By the way, can you become like a real tailor though? Because
Become?
like, can you?
I am.
Like be. Yeah, but you are.
Easy.
But you only do. Well,
Easy.
the new development is shorts lately.
I
But
just
you
got
used
tired
to
of it. I'm
only
like,
only do shirts.
I just was like, literally, I roll not all my shorts, but a few of the longer shorts, I roll up because they're really long, because I'm not very tall.
You already told the story. We don't need to hear it
I
again.
know, but, and I do one roll over, like, and don't even be, all these women roll their stuff up all the time. So men are allowed to do it too.
Up their ass.
Exactly. I'm not pulling up my ass.
We don't know. I don't go to the gym with you anymore.
Itty Bitty Calf Committee, check me out.
You don't even post anymore.
I know. I don't have a videographer anymore.
You would if you worked out at home.
No.
Something in my eye. I'm about to have that gym. What do they call it? Bussin'. Is that the right word?
It is a word, but
Not the right one. We don't know.
I mean, I don't think it's the word
I'm
for
about to
you.
have that gym.
Bussin' with the boys.
No.
That's the term. Bussin' with the
Immaculate.
boys.
For filming and training.
I literally thought that too, because we're going to insulate all up there, and
Yeah.
we should put in can lighting before we do all that. Because
Put it
you
in
already
the budget.
have power. You already
We
have
could.
lights, so you can, for like $200.
But you have to do that like next weekend. That I plan on doing that, the insulation and the air conditioning.
$200.
Absolutely.
Can lighting.
I'm leaving that in. You disgusting freak. I was going to ask you because I'm very hesitant on buying any clothes. Well, like bottoms especially. Because I plan on losing weight.
Yes.
If I buy clothes, can you tailor them when I get to my goal weight again? When I get to, yeah, like...
It depends on the kind of clothes.
Because you know what I was going to do anyway before I got pregnant is they say like to have a really good fit because like no jeans fit well. They don't fit me well. And they say to buy like 2 sizes up. I heard this from like a fashion person. They say to buy 2 sizes up and tailor them to you. Same thing with like blazers and stuff. Like you can make a cheap blazer look really like
Of course.
nice. So can you do that to all my clothes?
Everything fitted looks better on you. To your
That's
style.
what I said. I'm trying not to buy.
Yeah. It's definitely more difficult with jeans.
I bought a pair of like not like pants, like not jeans. And they fit me okay right now.
The problem is like denim is the material. It's thick, so it's very difficult to sew in general.
These aren't denim though.
Oh, right.
And I don't really, I'll wait on the jeans and maybe I'll take them to an actual tailor, but
Easy.
I'm just saying if I buy stuff
$20. It's funny you bring that up because I was jean shopping the other day too, and I was like, I need to.
Why?
If you let me finish, I need to. Like, kind of, I don't want to say grow up, but I need to get jeans that are not skinny jeans. I'm not going to a rock concert at work. Anyways, our work is very, I'd say casual, like polo and jean casual. So everyone wears jeans. They made it a point when I interviewed to wear jeans to the interview, which I did not do. I still wore it. Anyways, I was jean shopping because I wear jeans to work, and I'm like, I should not wear like, I want something in between like skinny jeans and like.
Agreed.
So I don't even know where people buy jeans, but American Eagle is where I've been buying
Abercrombie,
jeans.
baby.
American Eagle is where I've been buying jeans.
American Eagle is for teenagers.
Look at me, I'm a teen.
You do need to grow up.
They have like, they probably have 12 styles of jeans.
Abercrombie does too.
Yeah, and it's like kind of
Every
like,
place does.
so where I was at from like the biggest, widest, like I hate that style nowadays, and that's becoming popular. The really loose, we're going back to Jinko jeans, but like from that to like skinny, right? So like you have that spectrum of 12, I'll say like baggy being 1, skinny being 12. I was wearing like an 11, which is like a skinny jean, but not like a skinny jean.
Yeah.
And I'm
Not like
a
jegging, like half legging, half jean.
Yeah, in like the skinny jeans too. Like I was like, I thought that's what I was wearing. So like I took a pair the other day and put them on. I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm not wearing these. And then like even American Eagle has like an athletic, like a fit one. And it's like, it's wild because it is like real loose around like the leg and stuff, which is probably more so what I need too. But anyways, I'm just trying to find something that's not quite as tight around my leg, the calf area, not as quite. And
That should be easy.
Yeah, itty bitty calf committee. Anyways, I don't remember what size. So the 1 to 12 ratio that I'm saying, I found like a 10, like a happy medium where it's like it's still nice and tapered.
Your recent purchase?
Yep. It's still tapered,
Yeah.
but I feel like
They
I'm
look
not like
good,
a kid.
yeah.
I'm not like a kid. It's like honestly, what it really reminds me of is like old school, like 90s Levi's, like just like jeans. Like this is what jeans
were
right?
The
This
very
is the
beginning
regular
jean.
fit. Yeah. It's not obnoxious. They're not super loose in the leg. It's not like, it's just like a regular jean, which I've been digging.
My issue with that is, for me, shoes. And maybe it's different now, but like my thing when I was younger was like,
Oh, how it fits on your shoe.
yeah, like,
Oh, yeah.
because like it would make if you did a real skinny
Yeah,
jean,
yeah.
it would make your feet look massive.
Correct.
And I hate, like,
Oh, yeah.
that was like,
Yeah. Look
So
at the
I,
clown.
like,
There's a clown
never-
walking down the hallway.
I like had such a complex about
Oh, yeah.
that.
Same.
So, and that's my thing, even like, because I do have some wider jeans, but it's like, what do you wear with them? Stilettos to make yourself look, because I'm short.
Confession time.
Oh,
Confession time. That's funny you bring all this up because, like, same thing. So when I was in high school, we wore like a baggy, like, it was like distressed baggy, blah, blah. And I had like Abercrombie, I had Buckle, I had all those. But like, I hated the same thing. I hated the way they looked with like shoes. And I wore boots once in a while, but like, I would wear sandals in the
Yep.
winter in Michigan. There'd be snow on the ground. And like my friends from high school could tell you. And people were like, Matt's crazy. He's wearing sandals. I'm like, no, because they look so much better.
They
like,
do. No, I was going to say.
It just looks better to wear sandals. So like, here's this asshole kid. Here comes Goku wearing sandals, you know, with these baggy pants. But we ended up finding like shoes somewhat, but they were like flats, like kind of like a flat shoe, like I don't know, like Diesel. I don't know if you ever heard of the brand Diesel.
Those are coming back. Like that style,
Yeah,
I think, is coming
surely.
back.
That's how it's cyclical, but it's just funny that like, yeah, can you say that? Cyclical. But anyways, I found the right pair of jeans for me. And
we're happy.
I can't stand those baggy, loose jeans that people wear.
It's definitely in style for women. I'm too short.
I think it's already going back out, though. I think it's been in style for probably 4 years that I just skipped it. I'm not doing it. And now we're back to, like, I feel like it's, like, traditional, like, 70s, 80s. 80s, like, Levi jean style. Like, that's what I feel like it's in, for men at least. Women's completely different.
I don't even know what's going on in the women's realm right now.
I don't care.
I'm barely paying attention.
I know. Right. We have a child.
Yeah. I'm wearing...
Don't touch that.
Sweats all day.
Not even.
Yeah. Walking around, tits out.
Yeah.
Shorts. Boxer shorts. Boxer shorts.
Anyways, I cannot tailor your jeans like that. Probably.
Okay, jeans I'll take somewhere, but, like, what about, like, a pair of, like, pants?
I have tailored jeans before, and I've tapered them more, too.
Answer my question.
Yes,
what
pants.
about a pair of pants? Because these need to be taken in. They're a little too wide, too. You're going to hate them.
Are you talking about the waist or, like, the leg?
All of the above.
Because the waist is so much more difficult.
The waist fits me, annoyingly. But everything else is, like... But also, I'm going to lose weight. Because I'm in, like, a size... I went from, after pregnancy, 4 to 6. I was down to a 4, which was like... So 4 to 6, and I'm in, like, a 10 to 12. So I bumped up, like, that much. And I'm just trying not to buy much stuff. All my leggings fit. Like, I can squeeze into a size 6 legging. But it's, like, jeans and stuff. And we have a vacation, so that's why I want them tailored, because I want to wear them wine tasting. But you're going to hate them, because they are bag, but I'm short. They're just, Gross. They just need to come in a little bit. But I thought, I'm just going to have Matt, I got a really good deal on them. I was like, I'm just going to have Matt tailor them.
Well, I'm going to charge you out the ass, so now you're going to be cheap.
Listen, putting up with you is...
No.
Payment enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, I can tailor anything.
Good to know, because I have a lot of stuff waiting once I lose weight.
When I worked in high school, I worked at a clothing store, and I actually used to... It's funny, this is wildly, like... I used to hem all the women I worked with, all their jeans. I'd hem them for free. Well, no, $5.
For free.
Which is wild. So cheap, $5.
You could have made some money.
I know, $5. This is also, you're talking...
I didn't think about doing any of this until I listened to that podcast, and she was giving, like, fashion tips on how to... It was very
No, Tom
great.
Segura's brought that up.
But then I'm like, Matt sews. He can do
I've
all
got a
this to
husband
my
that can
clothes.
do anything. Literally anything.
Oh, my God. Get off your high horse.
You got so lucky. You know that?
Shh.
Didn't you?
Ugh.
Name it. Just name it. What can I do?
No.
What can I do?
Put the dishes in the dishwasher?
Oh, I can do that.
No, you forgot.
I didn't forget.
You got amnesia after I had the baby.
Soaking.
Yeah, bullshit.
It's called soaking.
No, it's not. It's called put it in the fucking dishwasher.
Watch your mouth. It's called soaking.
Put it in the dishwasher.
Anyways, I can do anything.
You forgot. When I first met you, you were so clean. And even like...
We talked about this at work today. Me and Kyle were talking about it at work. What did you...
Say another fucking name, I swear to God.
I don't have to bleep that. He doesn't care.
I care. I don't want people's names just in here.
Kyle. We were literally joking about this too, because he's a real like OCD clean freak, and I was like, yeah, my wife always says this. She's like, what happened? Your apartment was so clean when I met you. And it's like,
No, you are so. I
Yep.
know where you're going with this, and it's
Oh,
not
everybody
true.
knows. Add it up.
No.
Add it up. What's the common denominator?
Okay, when we even lived in our last
moved in.
house, you would like get to everything before I could. Laundry, dishes. I didn't do laundry. And now it's like you forgot how to fold a shirt. You forgot how
I just folded stuff today.
to put your laundry away. Yeah, shocking.
I put my laundry away every day.
Anyway, the trash has been full for 2 days.
No.
I'm not going out there because the snakes and the grasshoppers.
Mariah won't go outside. That's what she's saying. Listen, I'm a manager. I work.
Yeah, I'm the manager of this house, and I'm telling you to do your
Yeah.
duties.
Anyways,
You just
I'm
forgot.
busy.
You got
I didn't
amnesia
forget. I did
after
not
we had a
forget.
kid.
I am extremely busy.
And I had the dishwasher empty and everything. And you know I hate putting the dishes away. And it was done, ready to go.
Let me tell you a story.
No, we're done hearing your stories. You're already very long-winded tonight. We're going to know your
Mariah's
whole
like-
life before this is over.
Mariah's like, let me quit my job.
No.
I'll stay at home and work. She's like, I'll clean the house every day. I'll cook every night. I'll have everything ready. And now all I hear is complaining.
This was before kid. And it was obviously a joke. I like working.
I know you do, but you literally were like, let me quit my job and let me work for myself.
Way too much. I think about meal prepping for you, but it would literally take me 2.5 days with Sterling.
We're not even talking about meal prepping. We're talking about laundry
that's what
and
I
dishes.
said. I said, if you let me quit my job, I will do all your meal prep. That's what I said.
That hasn't happened either. I didn't even bring that up.
Because I can't.
Can't or won't.
Can't. It would take me 2.5 days with Sterling.
Cheers to a happy Friday night. A long week of working and a long week of complaining.
And a long weekend ahead of you. Speaking of, what have you decided you're doing tomorrow?
Just housework. Probably putting the dishes away. Probably laundry.
You ain't doing that. It's all done. I did it all today. Did your grocery shopping?
Begrudgingly, she said.
No, I was fine. I was like, I wanted to do, but Kayla even went to Costco with me. Since we're saying names. Kayla went to Costco with me and she's like, I don't know how you do this alone. I'm like, grocery shopping is very difficult. Even going to like research, Costco's another level, but like it's hard. How do you guys do it with multiple children?
That's why you see those parents with leashes.
Dude.
Yeah.
No joke. Anyway, I wanted to do that, so I took the opportunity arose. I went to Costco, got a bunch of really good stuff. I should have did a haul for you guys because I got a lot of good stuff. It was a big Costco haul.
Speak into the mic. You don't have to like lick it, but
I do, but I sound better than you. Did you figure out what was wrong with yours?
no, we'll see.
You didn't change anything?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm worried.
Bullfrog.
Where was I going with that?
No idea.
Oh, I want to do the grocery shopping so you don't have to spend any time out of your only 2 days. Because it is, grocery shopping like takes up so much time. And I've just been doing research pickup too, which...
Those idiots.
I know, I didn't even check to see. They always miss something.
Idiots. Actually, didn't
You
we...
are on one tonight. I need you to get...
Didn't we used to get like sponsored by like... They used to give us gift cards.
Yeah, so...
Reese's, we're sorry.
My first ever sponsored. Oh, they had me shop their meat sale too and post about it. That was like a story. Yeah.
That's all I thought of.
They've paid me. I don't want to say. I've done 3 different like little jobs for them. That was fun. I was thinking about that the other day. I wish
They'd get on it?
they'd, yeah.
I want Costco too.
Oh, Costco has enough people promoting them. There are so
True.
many Costco accounts. So many. Dangerous.
What'd you think of Costco pizza?
It was okay. It was good, like you said, for what it was.
Do that. Get it together.
I know, you're like hype.
I'm
You
not.
Drank
Are you like...
3
You just yeah. I drank 2 glasses of wine setting up everything tonight.
So that's your third?
Something. I don't know what it is. We'll see.
We'll see how you feel tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I'm drinking a liquid IV before bed.
I think
Getting
so
all
too.
that sodium. If you know, you know.
Did you see I bought 2 packs? I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say something.
Why?
They were $6 off. So I was
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I'm like, this is, I literally, they're right when you walk in.
That's
too.
because nobody's buying them. They're like, too much sodium.
Yeah. They had them placed right when you walk in. And I grab one. I'm like, dang, $6. I should get 2. And I look at Caleb. I'm like, this is what gets me in trouble. Like, because it's like, why not? I almost thought about buying 3.
I mean, money, man. We're going to buy it either way.
Right. And that's what I told her. I literally said those exact
Like, we're
words.
going
I
to
said,
buy it.
We eat and drink, like, everything I get from, like, nothing goes to waste.
Yeah.
So, like, why do I always have, like, anxiety? It doesn't go to waste. Costco's been, and maybe, did we already talk about this on a podcast? We saved $300 to $400 by shopping at Costco in our grocery budget. We've talked about it. I know we have.
But I don't know if we are.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like we honestly spend on things that we don't even, like, we could even cut that even more.
Yeah.
If we wanted, like.
Yeah, because we just go ham.
Right. So
No.
it's crazy that we even say, like, that even that it doesn't break. I'd be happy if we broke even because we do buy, like, other, like.
I bought a flannel last week.
Right. Matt's obsessed. I saved money going without you, that's for sure. I didn't buy one thing for myself. Sour grapes. I lied. One thing. But I got you a bag of Fritos, so.
Yeah, the bag of Fritos was open when I got home.
I needed something with my
Gremlin.
deli meat. It didn't even hit the spot either. I'm so annoyed, but I have been craving a chip.
It didn't hit it for me either.
See? And I was like, he's going to want these Fritos.
I did, though. I did want them.
Okay. See, I am a nice wife.
Shocking.
You don't give me credit.
I do. I do.
I want you to go look at that windowsill in the front, too, before you go to bed.
How many bugs did you wipe up?
So many.
Yeah. I think of like, did you ever watch Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, we watched it together.
You remember the spider in
Yes.
the mountains? That's what I think of like, dude, we are surrounded by woods here.
And spiders.
And we have so many spiders, but like, this is like, our front windowsill was like little cobwebs, but it's like, it would be a graveyard, like the graveyard from Lion King, right? A graveyard of gnats. And we have a lot of plants, so that's what brings in the gnats. But like, dude, it also like spiders. So it's like, dude, there's 1,000 dead gnats, and it's like, holy cow! But so it's like, hey, so the spiders are kind of doing the work.
Right.
Like, awesome, great. So in one of the bathrooms, same way, like I changed out the valve to the toilet, the water valve that closes that on and off, and I think there was like moisture. It was damp, so same thing like damp. So you get like a little drip damp. Gnats. There's a lot of gnats, so it attracts these spiders. And for like a long time, there was a spider, and it was just growing and getting bigger because it killed a fly. Killed a fly, not a gnat. But it's like same thing. Like you have an area of like, this big, and there's like 30 or 40 gnats in this little area. Like, I don't know. Do you kill the spider and let it, or do you just let the spider kill all the gnats?
Though, I think the gnats came too from overwatering, and I have really dried out my plants, so I need to water tomorrow. I need to water this weekend. Like, don't let me forget. But also, yes, the spiders helped because there were so many that
We have so many spiders. I've never seen so many spiders.
Oh, me either. There's 2 living ones in the house right now.
There's more than 2.
Well, there's 2 that I know of that I saw and just let crawl on.
Do you know the stats for spiders? Like, Google this. That, like, you're never more than 3 foot from a spider anywhere on the planet.
That is so creepy.
There's that many spiders that
I'm getting immune to them.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I'm getting immune.
So, like, Thursday night.
Okay, but if it's about to be where I'm about to touch, it's dying.
Thursday night, Sterling gets restless. You're at work. I have him on the harness. Mm-hmm. He's on the harness in front of me. He gets restless, but he loves to, like, just be involved with what I'm doing. So I always like, this is the thing that we do every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, is that I'll pack my gym bag and I'll pack my work clothes. I pack everything. I empty out my my backpack, my cooler backpack for lunch and things like that, my food. Anyways, we do all that. And I'm in the closet and I was like, man, is that a little spider on the wall? And like I was taking a shoe with my foot and Sterling's on me. And I'm like pushing the shoe because I was like, is this just like a piece of like black fuzz? And I push the shoe and it like doesn't kill the spider, but it's a jumping spider and it jumps at me and I didn't even move. I was like, okay, I guess. And like, I don't know where it went, but it like jumped right at my leg. And I'm like, I didn't jump, didn't do anything. I was just thinking to myself, like, well, for one, I thought you would freak out. And I was like, I don't know, it's just a spider. But like, I don't know, Sterling's on me and like.
Small one?
Yeah, it wasn't huge. I mean, it's not like.
I don't know.
I didn't even phase me. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't even know idea where that spider went.
It
was in our closet.
The one in the front room that was crawling on the ceiling. Obviously, I couldn't get it, but I was literally watching it while I was working. It was like medium sized. It was pretty big, and I'm like, I need to tell Matt. And it was there. I saw it for 2 days, and today I don't know.
Well, there's one in the. I don't know if you consider the den in the living room. The other room, there was one crawling today. Remember?
In there? Oh, in here. Yeah.
In our other living room.
Right, that's what I said. There's 2 that I know of that I just let live.
Well, and like when my parents were here, my mom was gardening, and she's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Those legs are pretty sharp." I was like, "Does it have a red dot on it?" And she flipped it over, and she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, that's a black widow."
Yeah, that's
and my mom
right.
killed a black widow in our front flower garden. Because you can tell black widows by just looking at their legs. They're sharp.
Yeah.
They're pointy.
Do we want to tell your spider story at work when you worked at your last job?
What one?
They came. You had a legit black widow in the windowsill.
Yeah.
I saved the text. I think I literally have a screenshot of it because you're such a little sweetie.
I'm not a sweetie. I just care about life.
Except for flies and mosquitoes.
Yep.
But you came, or you in your office, or there in the window, there was a black widow, but it wasn't like inside. So you could see it.
Okay, so at my old job,
yeah,
there was the front door, and then there was an office on either side. But each office had 2 windows.
Yeah.
Out of the 4 windows, there was 3 different, and I think they were Australian widows, because we have a pest control guy. Mm-hmm. And so, like, the front left one was our, like, manager over the entire, our division, right? Mm-hmm. And then the other one was one of our sales guys. Me and the sales guy would watch them, because you could literally see them on the other, like, if you're on the inside of the office, because they're on the outside, mm-hmm. you can, like, get right up, and we were taking photos, like, so you could be, like, an inch away, just the glass in between. So you're, and these widows, it's always the females, because there's the colorful one, the black with the red, and they had babies, like these big, like, sacks of babies. So there's 3 out of the 4 windows. And we were just watching them every day. And of course, our, like, the facility, like, our division manager was like, we can't have blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't want to just, like, kill them. They're not harming anything, So when we had a pest control guy come, like, every 2 weeks. And I think he told us they were Australian widows, which means nothing, because they're, they do the exact same thing. Carry on. Anyways, he sprayed and killed them, and it was like.
And you watched it die.
Yeah, and it was sad. It's like, why are we killing this just to kill it? Like.
Although the argument can be made, if it has sacks of babies, that's where I draw my line.
He said, those sacks could have hundreds.
Right. Yes. Thousands.
But they're not hurting anybody. They're just sitting outside. If they were inside, maybe it'd be different. Even again, that was his office. My office was in the very back of the building, so I didn't care at all.
We don't need your life story.
There's photos of, we'd watch them every day. Anyways, we just became, like, very.
You bonded with them?
I guess. I don't know. You're watching them every day. You're watching them develop, and, like.
Like our garden spider.
Yeah, it's sad too. And garden spiders, another one. They look horrific. They don't
They're
harm
harmless.
Humans. And then when I read about them, they always, like, they'll find backyards and they'll live there their whole lives. So like they'll find a place and they live their whole life in that spot.
There's something about how they die, or the mothers die, that I remember when we had that one.
We only
left
had it for
up,
a little bit though.
It left. It left us.
No, they don't leave. That's what I'm saying.
So it died.
Yes, something happened where they don't.
Something got it.
Yeah, something
Bird
happened.
or something. I
Right,
bet.
whatever it is. I'm just saying that's what was sad is that
Okay.
they don't leave. They live their lives in one spot.
Gotcha.
And that's what I'm saying. We only had it for like a few months,
But
which was creepy as can be. They're so creepy.
They are very creepy. But when I read they were harmless, I left it alone.
Of course. They killed
I was
bugs.
worried about the dogs running into it because it was lower on the deck.
It also like wanted to be like where the stairs were.
Right.
And it would move its nest once in a
Yep,
while. And
yep.
it's like, hey, you can't be where the steps are. Because like
Yeah.
you said, like the dogs are going to run into this
Yep.
and then they're going to like, and it's not little. It's like,
It was
it's
big.
like
Yeah.
this big.
It was
Like it's this
big.
tall. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like a 4-inch spider. It's not a little spider.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I can't have you like all of a sudden like we're let Atlas in the house and there's like a 4-inch spider on his back, like stuck to him.
Also, not me just letting a wasp nest chill and then getting stung by the wasp one day. I was like, why? Now that I think back, I'm like, how dumb of. We should have got rid of that the moment it started. Wasps are terrible there's no. Kill wasps.
Easy.
Kill wasps.
I'm sure they have a purpose.
I don't know.
It wasn't our wasp. It was the neighbor's wasps.
Right, and they kept coming over, but I'm like, I'm not gonna. They weren't. You were like, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you.
And what'd you do?
Nothing.
Bothered them.
No idea.
Bothered them.
I was cold plunging, and I got out, and boom.
No, they
It
were
attacked
underneath.
me.
They were underneath the
It
seat, the
attacked
railing
me.
seat, and you hit that railing.
How did I forget?
What'd your husband do?
Killed them all.
With prejudice.
For days.
Prejudice killed him.
For days.
He went out there and killed each one at a time. Boom, boom, boom.
You
Waited
did.
for him.
You
You sting
did.
my wife, I'm gonna get you one at a time. I was out there shirtless,
really was
shoeless. I was like, no shoes, no shirt, just out there with a can and stomping them out. We also have snakes here. We didn't have snakes at the old house. We have
Yeah.
possums.
We had possums at the old house, so I have a video of it on the fence line.
Yeah, but nothing like it is here, man. We have like possums all the time.
No, we have the same possum that comes at 10 o'clock at night. I guarantee here, when we finish, it'll be out in the front yard. Every night it is.
It's a big boy.
Not as big as the one I saw scaling the fence. I have the
I'm
video.
telling you right now, I videoed the one in our backyard that one morning,
Mm-hmm.
early morning before I left. It was a big boy.
That one that I saw the other day was not. It was medium sized.
I bet you we have multiple then.
Oh yeah, we have probably, like you said, we're surrounded by woods.
Owls.
There's literally woods. The owls.
We lost
our hawks.
our hawks.
They're gone.
But we gained an owl.
2 owls. There was 2, but there's only one that's been coming back.
It's a big owl.
It is.
It's, yeah, and I like
Is it-
owls. And I have an owl tattoo. I have 2. No.
Put those weapons away.
Yeah. I have an owl tattoo. I was thinking, do I have 2 owls?
No, you have an
No.
octopus and a penguin.
Talk about animals. Anyways, that owl like will sit on our fence and like pierce your soul.
It does. I can hear it when
Man.
I'm putting Sterling to bed some nights, like an actual like, whoo, whoo.
Mariah goes, what do owls mean? And I said, it means you have mice in your yard. Rodents. That's what it
No,
means.
they say that.
Yeah. They say, yeah. The crystal people. What do they say?
Listen, we can't even get into all that. We actually do have a topic today. We've already been
You hear it
30 minutes
thundering?
in. Yeah. I didn't know it was supposed to thunder.
Thunder. Hey, do you remember the basketball team, Thunder? Do you ever watch it? When, like-
ELE, everybody loves everybody.
No. That's Tropic Thunder. That's the Flint Tropics. That's where I'm from. The Flint Tropics.
They were from Flint?
Yeah, Flint Tropics.
I never caught that.
Charlie was in
I watched
that.
it a million years ago.
Charlie was in the movie.
Charlie who?
That was in Dusty's wedding. Charlie,
Okay.
our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an extra.
That's so funny.
He went down there because they were filming. Like they paid you like $20 to be in, like, but he was just
Oh,
like an
yeah.
extra in there. Anyways, Flint Tropics.
Oh,
yeah.
you mean OKC Thunder?
Yeah.
What about it?
Anyways, we used to watch it when like Thunder was doing good back when we all worked.
I didn't.
You weren't there, but anyways, like people would be like,
This
Thunder!
was pre-Mariah.
Yeah, Thunder. People would yell Thunder. It's like stupid. Anyways, I just think of that when like there's real thunder, like Thunder.
Not relevant.
Drunk people in the bar would just be like Thunder.
Not
watching
relevant.
the Thunder game.
We have a topic tonight. Do you care to know what it is?
Let's go. What is it?
I just like cannot take you seriously. What is your deal? Why you have to work out for life? Like, why exercise is for life?
I gave a lecture on that today.
Good. Give us a lecture right now.
I guess it wasn't why is it for life. It is for life, but like mine was more like because you have to maintain that. Like it goes away too. Like you have to keep pushing that and testing your body and like because your body will turn to mush if you let it. You know, you can't just
when
like
you get comfortable.
Right, comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your body,
you can't
your
get
body
comfortable.
will like deteriorate,
Yeah.
or something like that. The more comfortable you are, like
if you let it, your body wants to be comfortable.
Right.
Yeah, you
can't
get comfortable.
You have to be constantly pushing yourself.
It's literally what they always say. Like you die when you retire because you have no purpose.
Yeah.
You stop. You just sit. You don't do anything. So it's like your body's like, well, there's nothing to do. So it just slowly die. That's like the number one thing is slip and falls, right, for elderly people.
I was just about to say that. My big thing, so what I train all my girls in is we do a lot of glute stuff, but a lot of that is hip abduction stuff for that reason, for balance, for when you're older, so you can bend over, get the remote from under the couch so you're not falling.
Got to create a wide base.
Yeah, baby.
You know what they say? This is obviously
Hold
not.
on. You're cutting me off. You
I guess
talked
I'm
all night. So you, like you said, balance and everything, so you're not falling, because when you fall as an elderly adult and break a hip, you are more likely to have complications and die within. Oh, I wish I'm so bad at statistics, but there's a statistic like if you have a hip injury and you have a fall, you die within like so many years.
It's the bed rest thing. That's the stats.
Yeah.
The stats are bed rest, where it's like, so when you go on bed rest and you don't move for like a 30 to 40-year-old, it takes like 9 months to, these aren't specific numbers, but it is something like 9 months to get back as a 30 to 40-year-old. It takes 9 months if you're in bed rest for like more than like 2 or 3 weeks, like an injury essentially. And then when you're like 50, 60, and then obviously slip and falls become way more prevalent the older you get. But once you turn essentially into that 50s, 60s, and you do have a slip and fall and you're in bed rest or you can't move, it's almost like game over. That 9 months turns into like 2 years. But yet, so you're 65 or 70 and you're 2 years. It takes you 2 years to get back, and that's if you're working to get back. And that's like the whole thing of like, that's why it's so important to like not get injured. That's the number one thing, is like not getting injured.
That's important too. Like when you're training and stuff, and when you're working out, like so many people go in the gym and just do really dumb shit and don't warm up right and injure themselves. Or like we were talking today, football season is about to start, and the drafts, you'll see the men doing the sprints to do their, and whoever wins gets to do their fantasy football draft pick first or whatever.
It's order of the draft, yeah.
Yeah, order of the draft. And then you see them tearing hamstrings and ACLs, and it's because they're wildly out of shape and they think they can just go do a one-time sprint that they haven't been training for. And then that can mess you up for the rest of your life too. Just like we have a couple friends who have injuries who are our age, and aren't really doing anything about them, and they're pretty young.
In Peter Attia's book, it's grip strength. So the number one indication is grip strength.
Yeah.
And the reason they say grip strength is because slip and falls. So
shout out to my girls.
When you reach out and you grab something, it's the slip and fall thing. Of
Yeah.
Being able to.
Shout out to my girls. We have been timing how long we can hang. Dude.
10 seconds?
Nope. Me, 11 seconds. Yes. I'm the coach. Also from maternity leave, but I think I really am the shortest time. My girls got up to, I think 33 seconds was the longest one. Pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like they were all like 20s or above, I want to say. I think maybe there's one that was just below 20s. And then there's me, the 11 seconds.
Watch your language.
Do you really want me to?
Okay, it's your podcast.
I probably should. I like cussing.
Anyways.
I like the F word. I like the C word.
Yeah. A lot of that, though, I always think, too. Like, I have pretty good grip strength, especially for, like, my hand size. But hand size. Really, a lot of that's hand size and, like, your forearms and things like that. But anyways, like, yeah, you don't want to get injured. But, like, what keeps you from getting injured, not to go back, is muscle. Yeah. I mean, it always is that. It's always that.
That's the point of this.
Your
is
muscle
like, protects your bones.
Yep, protects that. It protects your ligaments.
Yes.
Protects the bone. But that's what you always tear is like
and
things
then,
like that. It's like,
let's talk about how movement is a lubricant for your joints. And so you're not getting aches and pains. It's lubricating your joints and your ligaments. And
you lost me. I've never heard this. I don't know.
You've never heard this? Yeah, when you move, like, that blood's flowing, it's building a... Don't know the... Ray's so good because she can, like, name every muscle by its, like, scientific name. I cannot. I'm like, yeah, that's your leg muscle.
I talked about that today, too.
No, yeah, lubricate... Having a movement routine helps with lubrication of the joints and things like that. And then also... doing things like cardio, adding cardio into your routines is going to, so your veins go, your veins can stiffen up, your veins and arteries and stuff can stiffen up. When you do cardio regularly or have a movement routine, you're always flexing those. Those are moving because they're pumping blood when you get your heart rate up. Whereas if you're stagnant, they get
rigid,
old and crusty and rigid. Yeah, is for lack of better scientific terms.
Fish oil helps with that too.
Yeah,
omega-3s.
100.
It wasn't it though.
I can go on a whole new topic about fish oil and how great it is and how everybody should be taking it and how there's multiple studies out too for even depression and anxiety and things like that for the brain. We're talking about why you should exercise for life, why you need to have...
I have something too. This isn't, I don't want to take credit for it, but like a guy that I work with always says like you should be able to get up or get on the ground and get up every day. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Ooh. And obviously for our age, that's not like, it's not a thing, but it's going to come to a time like you're going to be able, there's a time in your life where you're going to get on the ground for the last time. Like as far as like not by choice and like you're not going to be able to get back up because you do get to, there's older people who like the getting on the ground and getting back up. No, we talk about that, like doing a push-up or doing like.
It's okay. I have a couple things to say about this. One, after having a baby and just like being out of shape, I struggle. Like I could get up, but I'm like.
And you really use this baby as a crutch, don't you?
I noticed it was harder. Like I could still obviously do it, but I was like my freaking ankles and knees are cracking and like I'm like out of breath trying to roll around on the ground with him. And I realized, which I knew before. Okay, so when I would train my clients, Okay, I did this one certification. It was like, just be mindful. Like, if you're going to do all your exercises on the ground, keep them on the ground and then move them up. And then I came to a point where I was like, no, because that's a big part in health is like getting up and down is such a, you're right. It's one day you're going to do it and you're not going to be able to do it again.
It seems so far away for us because we're younger, but like
it's
not crazy because there's
it
literally
could be 50s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's
it could
literally
be 50s.
Yep. There's literally 50-year-olds that like can't get on the ground and get back up.
It could be as young as 50 that you struggle with that. No, that's such a good, that is. And yes, exercises. But I'd be cautious and I'm like, no, this is a part of exercise is getting up and down off the ground.
Speaking of, my leg workout on Monday today is I've been doing good. Like I've been strong lately. Like getting back to like pre-pregnancy. Yeah.
You weren't even pregnant, bitch.
Pre-pregnancy though. I'm getting back
to
my
God,
pre-baby strength.
The drama.
Anyway, so I've been lifting heavy. I'm not gonna say numbers, but I've been lifting pretty heavy.
Tell us the numbers, bitch.
Pretty good. Like I'm thinking.
Well, I hope you can do that in the garage.
We don't have enough weight to do that. I'm not joking.
I've been lifting all the weight in the world.
I was lifting more weight than what we have in that garage.
Well, yeah, we don't have shit in that garage now. What if we double that?
Yeah, of course. That'd be 500 pounds. Anyways, I was doing paused. I did I did 4 sets of heavy squats and they felt really good. I was like, man, I'm like feeling really good.
You know what though? You're eating really good too. Even on the weekends, I feel like, I mean, we kind of get.
Yeah, that McDonald's and that, like, it's been really, working. No. Anyways, I was doing 225 for paused reps for like. So I would go down literally to parallel with my squat and I would hold it for like 3 or 4 seconds and then pop back up. But like, when I tell you, like, this is probably none of this was probably a good idea, honestly. But this is just my ego. Dude, I was so sore this week, like, because I did that Monday, and I'm still a little sore in my legs. Today's Friday. So, like, I probably pushed it a little too hard for legs, but, like, I was feeling it that day. But just, like, anyways, it goes back to, like, that, you know?
I don't know how you can feel it in that gym. I quit feeling it a year ago. Just the vibes. Anyway, back to the topic.
Wait,
we don't want to know about you.
No, I'm just getting that. Like that's all. Like so, that parallel squat is like that's what I'm getting at. Like that's borderline going down to the ground.
Oh yeah.
You're parallel. You're like your knees are. I mean, my butt's a foot off the ground.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And like I'm holding that weight.
There's some Instagram accounts too that like are more primal. And they're like how we used to eat in the squat position, like a low squat.
Shit in the squat position.
Yeah, like all that. Like you'll see that and they still like practice that and they're giving you mobility and squat exercises.
That's stupid.
It's funny. Everybody has their own niche.
Yeah, we're supposed to run around on all fours. We're running around the backyard.
But if you try to get in that deep squat as a stretch, it kind of hurts me.
I saw a guy when I was waiting for you, when you put him down, taint to ground. I swear to God, he did a squat. He went all the way down.
I cannot with you.
Taint touched the floor.
Gross.
Just got back up. It looked horrific. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It looked horrific. His knees look bad. He's doing a good morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not healthy.
All of it.
With 225 too. We had a big guy. Yeah.
Back to the topic.
What even is the topic today?
Bitch, we've been talking about it for 20 minutes.
It's not sustainability. What is it? It's it's eye candy. Have you ever eye candy? I'm not here.
No,
just to chime in. Yeah. What are we talking about?
You've told us your whole life story, Eval, today, and then you are halfway through the topic, and then you're like, "Wait, what's the topic?"
Cheers.
Yeah, let me get my water. You should drink some too.
Yeah, but I have a glass left.
It's freaking why exercise is for life.
Oh, yeah.
What's your other point? So we hit on the, like, obviously elderly, just moving.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah. What are some other points? Or is that really all that there is? It's just like, do you imagine, think about how you want the last 10 years of your life to look. Do you want to be mobile? Do you want to be running after your grandkids, chasing after them, being able to do things with them, vacations with your family when you're retired, golfing when you're retired? What are your retired years going to look like? Are you going to be able to move? If you drop the remote under the couch, are you going to be able to get it?
Life alert. You just... No.
If there's something low in the fridge that you want to get, are you going to be able to get it? Are you going to need a handle? Are you going to have to install a handle to use the bathroom? Like, what do you want the last 10 years of your life to look like? Imagine that and then build your workout routine around that.
Are you going to live like Wally on a little scooter, a little Amigo? Listen, so what happens is that you lose muscle every year, like the older you get.
Yep.
And at some point, it becomes impossible, essentially, to create new muscle. So, and like...
It doesn't become impossible. It's
right.
very, very, very
You'll
hard.
hear people like, I don't want to get too much muscle. And it's like, you want to front load I'm not saying bodybuilder like freaks. I'm just saying you want to get like...
And it annoys me because what it takes to be a bodybuilder freak style is like, you're not just going to accidentally be a bodybuilder.
If you're curious too, like if you're curious what like it takes to be like a professional bodybuilder, like just like Google like a monthly stack for like Dorian Yates in his prime or like any of them. So they spend $20,000 on drugs a month. So $20K a month. Anyways, that's what it takes to look like. Anyways, none of that matters. What matters is that you really want to front load muscle because you're going to lose it your whole life. And it's like, that's what's going to happen. Like you're trying to maintain it, but you're not going to maintain it either. You're going to lose it.
Yep.
And then, so it's like, you really want as much muscle into your later years as possible. And it's
absolutely.
Like, people I heard it literally today. Someone said like, I don't really want to get too much muscle. It's like, yes, you do. You do, because you're going to lose it.
Again, you're not going to accidentally become a bodybuilder.
Yeah, it's like a crazy thing. Like, people have spent their whole lives trying to get big, and it's like, I just think they see those people and they're like, dude, if I just eat too much protein, I'm going to look like this body. I'm going to look like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a little more relatable. Like, if I eat... if I eat 3 extra eggs in the morning, I'm going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, shut. Or like, if I eat like a chicken breast for lunch and chicken breast for dinner.
If I pick up a dumbbell, it's going to happen.
Yep, I'm going to look like... Yeah. And it's like, no, you're not. Like, those guys took ridiculous levels to get like that. It is wild.
You don't know until you get into it. Because you don't know what goes into it. What it takes, Yeah. But no, that's a really great point.
The average pro bodybuilder, it's $20,000 a month in drugs.
And then the cost of food, how much food,
that's not food
they're eating on top of that. Yeah.
And I've heard stories of like $10,000 to $20,000 in groceries a month too.
Yep.
And it's like, again, these people who like, I don't, like you said, like, I don't want to grab a dumbbell or I don't want to lift weights, or it's like, you're so far away from that. It's not even funny.
That's such a great tip, though, to front load your muscle.
Yeah.
Such a great tip.
It's like investing.
It is.
You're investing into like because you're going to lose it. You're spending that money. You're spending that muscle.
We knew you. We knew we had you around for something. You're not just eye candy. You're not just eye candy. Look at you go.
I don't want to take like, because not like, but Peter Attia talks about that too. Like, not, he doesn't say it like that.
You loved his book.
Yeah.
People should read it. I
love Peter Attia's book.
I like the chapter. There were like 4 chapters that I really liked out of it. Some of it was a little over my head.
Well, of course, me too.
Yeah. But there was like 4 really good chapters. But yeah.
I still want to go get my VO2 max score done.
Yeah. I was looking for places.
So was I.
I should do that too, because I'm about to start sprint training for the Olympics.
I don't want to like, so Peter Attia's part of that is, so your VO2 max score is the #1 indicator for longevity, which is kind of your cardiorespiratory levels. Right?
So that and grip strength.
Yes. Yep.
Everybody should test those.
Yep. It's grip strength and VO2 max.
And let's work on them
Yep.
for 2 to 3 months and see where we can go.
But see,
I'm at 11 seconds
again,
hanging.
grip strength, a lot of that is muscle. It's like
Yeah.
your strength to like hold on. Like if you're grabbing a railing or you're grabbing something and you
Okay,
slip
so I have
and
a friend who's a massage therapist.
and hers, yeah.
Her hands are weak. Like, what is that?
I think
It's
that's
like
a correlation thing though, honestly. Like as I'm reading it too, like I think it's just very much correlation where they're like, as an elderly person, if you have good grip strength, you're stronger. Because I don't
Right.
think it's physically the grip. I think it's again like the strength.
Gotcha.
Again, it's like the agility, balance. It's all that. It's not just, but it's correlative because people who have good grip strength also are stronger. Or so it's like they
Like
go
you said,
together.
you can catch it.
Yeah.
If you're
The whole
like,
point is that like if you do fall, you're not going to get
Yeah.
injured because you're not frail. You're not.
Speaking of frail, my knee is killing me.
There we go, frail.
I gotta get on it.
You do. I'm over here talking about PRs.
I've hit some PRs, like
BRs?
PRs, PBRs.
I bet you, yeah. We're back to childhood trauma.
My God, no, we're not. My mom's gonna listen to this. I already
not.
texted her. Oh, I asked her what happened to my dogs.
What did she say?
She said, she literally said the same thing I said about Shady. He either got stolen or ran away.
By her.
No. And then I said, what happened to Angel? And she's like, I honestly have no idea, which I can know
Yeah.
why. And it came kind of back to me. We were moving and everything was, chaotic through a move. And I was at school and things were being moved and she got let out and something happened to her. I still could be the Teresa effect. I told her that's what we called it.
What
I
does
said
that
Matt called it the Teresa effect.
mean? What's that mean? I don't remember saying that.
That she's like, I only ever dumped one of your dogs. That's what she said. And I'm like, yeah, we called that to the Teresa effect on the podcast.
Did you ever ask my mom?
No, you were supposed to.
No.
What happened to Chetty?
Too traumatizing. I told
You
you.
had for 1 week.
We know exactly where he went.
You do. He's renamed Shiloh. Probably had a great life.
He probably did. They were a good family. I mean, no.
Yeah.
Two girls.
My poor Angel. Who knows?
Yeah, I know.
She was dead.
Yeah, it's not like I can't think of the name. Maybe her name is Alicia. She was in my grade, but it was 2 girls. So I'm sure that dog probably had a way better life than with us. 3 boys.
Rowdy.
Right? I'm sure.
Y'all were rowdy.
I was.
Your other 2 weren't?
No.
Really?
No.
Docile?
Patrick. Yeah. My middle brother. Oldest was old. He was 7 years older than us, so he wasn't even.
A part of the family.
You got to think like if I was 10, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a big...
Then he was 17.
Wow. Yeah, that is
He was like
big
a
age
junior in high
difference.
school.
And that...
He was driving. Like he worked and drove. He wasn't even around.
Yeah.
And I was 10. So he wasn't really like around that much like that.
That's so great.
And he got married at 18. So he was gone. Like he really wasn't that close to us. No.
No.
I don't care.
Talk about
No, I don't care. It's not. We're actually fairly close. We're closer.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
As adults, for
Right.
sure.
But anyways,
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Anyways, this is me and my other brother.
Back to what else do we have? Those are good topics, or good points.
Eat your
on-
Wheaties. Oh no.
No.
Don't eat Wheaties.
Don't eat Wheaties.
You
That's
gotta
all
cut
I
that.
got, baby. I'm good now.